Report shows the negative impact the pandemic had on students across the country. Chris Sadeghi digging into those numbers. Chris, we're talking about some of the worst we've seen in decades.
Yeah, Kara, those test scores are in. We're getting a closer look at them, and they are not very good. This is from the National Assessment of Educational Process. Take a look at these scores. Let's start with reading. A 5-point drop from 2020, the last time they did the assessment. That is the largest decline since way back in 1990. On the mathematics side, it's even worse, a 7-point drop. That is the first ever decline since way back in the 1970s when they started this assessment. Now, this is a report card of sorts for the country. It focuses on third graders and is given to around 15,000 students. The big drop in scores being blamed on school closures and the loss of in-person learning during COVID. Experts breaking down the scores say every point lost or gained is about the equivalent of 3 weeks of learning. And it's not just about test scores. A member of the FDA Vaccine Advisory Committee said losing that time in the classroom had an impact from a social development standpoint as well.
It's tragic. I think no one has suffered this pandemic more than young children. They've suffered sort of the lack of socialization, the lack of play with their playmates, and lack of being able to be in a room with a teacher who can one-on-one instruct. It's tragic. No one has suffered, I think, more than our children.
And some of the other conclusions that were drawn from the test scores, they found that minority students were even more severely hurt by the loss of in-person learning, and also students who were already lagging behind their classmates fell even further behind. Mark and Kara.